vlogs. I look gross. I look so gross. Hey you guys, my name's Jasmine and I'm going to be doing the Disney College Program Spring 2019. So if you guys don't know, the Disney College Program is actually an internship in Disney World where you're working for Disney. So I thought I'd do the DCP tag and I'm going to answer a few questions that I actually pulled up online so you guys get to know me a little better. So I had the questions pulled up on my phone and the first question is, how did you hear about the program? So I heard about the Disney College Program my freshman year of college actually, and that was the first time hearing about it from one of the girls in my sorority, and I didn't really know much about it, but I kind of just like left it alone for a while until the spring semester of my freshman year. And then during that semester I really started to look it up and I got really interested in it, and I was like watching all these vlogs, and I want my minor actually to be in film, so I was like, oh, if I go in the Disney College Program I can start vlogging myself and maybe start somewhere, I don't know. So then I applied for spring 2019, so I didn't rush myself or anything, and I got to do like a little more research about it because I literally had no idea what I was doing. So the second question is, how was the interview process? Well, so my whole process, I was really stressed about it because I was like, oh, a lot of people don't get in, they don't like get past the second one, like they don't get past the application process. So I was like, oh, let me like look up how to do the application process and what it's all about, because this is my first time applying. So it asks for job references and I've only worked 2 jobs, so I was like, okay, hopefully that will get me through. And it did, because I passed through the application process, which I was really nervous about, and then 30 minutes later I got my WBI, which is the web-based interview, and then look, my buddy. Anyways, got my WBI, which is the web-based interview, and I was like, wow, I actually got through that part. So I took the WBI, and then a few seconds later it'll tell you if you like pass the WBI or not, and I passed it, so I got to schedule my phone interview, and that's the part I was most nervous about. The phone interview was the most nerve-wracking part for me because you actually have to like speak to a recruiter and tell them why you want to do the Disney College Program, and to be honest, I thought my phone interview went bad. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get in, because I was like nervous the whole time, and I was like, okay, well, if I get in, yay, but if not, maybe there's like something else I can do. So then I waited a few days and I actually got in. Yay! Where were you when you found out? So I found out in psychology class, and I actually brought one of my friends, Aubrey, to that class because she was like, oh, I don't have a class. And I was like, oh, okay, come with me to my class. And then like at the end of the class, I got the email that says like, oh, congratulations, you got into the Disney College Program. And I was like, what? Because I didn't think I'd get in like that fast. Like the first application wave, I didn't think. I didn't really tell anybody that I was applying at first. So after class, when I had got the email, I was like, oh my gosh, Aubrey, like I got into the Disney College Program. And she was like, oh, you're applying? I was like, yeah, I applied. And she was like, oh my gosh, like congratulations. And so yeah, I found out like right after class. And so I went to my next class and I like couldn't focus, and I was like, okay, I have to go tell everybody else now. What is your role or preferred roles? So my role is quick service food and beverage, which I'm actually happy about. That was one of my top roles that I wanted, but the other roles that I had applied for was children's activities, attractions, because I wanted to like, I really wanted to like see how it was like operate a ride, because that's what most people do, I think. And then I also wanted to be lifeguard, which she asked me about lifeguarding. That was like the first thing she asked me. The first thing my recruiter had asked me was like, oh, do you have experience lifeguarding? And I was like, no, but I really like to go swimming, and I'm gonna get my like, I'm trying to get my scuba diving license since I'm a marine biologist, but I didn't get lifeguarding, so that was okay, but I really like quick service food and beverage, so I'm really happy about that because there's a lot of like cool resorts to work at, so I'm really excited. So I found my roommates through the Facebook page, and you're only allowed to link up with 3 other people. So I have 4 roommates right now, hopefully, that we get paired up together, and that'd be great because I already know them and I'm really excited to live with them. Okay, question 6. What are you gonna miss most during the program? I don't know. I'm not gonna really miss that much besides my like friends back in college and back home and my family, but because like I'm really excited to go to Florida because I've always like wanted to go live in Florida, so it'll be an experience. What's your favorite park? So I've only been to Disney 3 times, I think, and 2 of them was like when I was like 3, and then the next time was like 5. So I really don't remember much, and then I think the last time we went was when I was like in 6th or 7th grade. So I would have to say my favorite park is Animal Kingdom because of like the big tree they have over there with like all the animals like inside the tree. And then the last time I went, I didn't see the Pandora, like the new Pandora part of Animal Kingdom. So I'm really excited to go and like ride all those rides and see what it's like, because like we had like the last time I went, it was like, oh, we just opened Pandora, and I was like, I missed it. All right, question 8. So what's the first thing you want to do when you get to Disney? So the first thing I want to do when I get to Disney is meet all my roommates and actually go to Disney Springs, because I've never been to Disney Springs and a lot of people talk about it and like how cool it is. So I really want to do that, and then I want to, I don't know, like get shirts and coffee mugs, because I like to collect coffee mugs because I think they're like really cool and like I can just like set them out on my cabinet or whatever. What is the #1 thing on your bucket list? And the #1 thing on my bucket list is going to the Museum of Ice Cream, because I see a lot of people who like vlog and they go there for fun, and I think, I'm not sure, they have this like room of like all sprinkles, and it's like sprinkled on the floor, and you can like take pictures of that. So I think that'd be like really cool. So that's my #1 thing on the bucket list. I know it's not Disney related, but like sprinkles. What is one thing that you hope to take from the DCP? So one thing I hope to take from the DCP is actually like all the memories that you make there. And I really want to just like explore Florida while I'm over there, because eventually that's where like I want to move and start my job. And so I think it'd be really cool to just like see how it is actually living out there. Alright guys, thanks for watching my video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the little subscribe button down below. And I will be posting more vlogs once I get to Disney. Bye!